Okay, we're in Detroit, going into Dearborn. So we're on West Warren Avenue. So we're gonna just follow West Warren Avenue from Detroit into Dearborn, and you can kind of see the transition of what it's gonna look like. And there's a pharmacy, liquor store on the corner, and we'll just kind of see whatever we see. So whatever that is, put the window like that for a second. And so stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna try to show you what we can, like, whatever we come across. All right, it's kind of a cool building. Cats, wow. Okay, shop. There's a barber shop. So let me just kind of go straight through. I think it won't be long if we're going to be in Dearborn, but we're starting in the Detroit side. And actually, I think these railroad tracks might actually be what differentiates the two, but I'm not 100% sure yet until we get up there. Let's just kind of flip over here like this and go on this side. There's the detail shop. Coney Island. Livernois definitely goes through Detroit. And there's you can see American flag way over there. So yeah, we're still in Detroit for now, and we'll just keep seeing the transition. Livernois is kind of a major avenue that goes through Detroit. Let's just kind of go from the sides a little bit. There's not much in this space. It's kind of really spread out. I guess you wanted to see. There's like kind of nothing over there. Hardly any traffic. It's a Sunday. And I'm going to check out this particular street. And yeah, this whole series I'm calling it Driving Detroit, Driving Michigan. So sometimes if I'm in, just depends on where I'm at. But I got quite a few Detroit ones for you. I guess this is technically Driving Detroit, Driving Dearborn. So, okay, let's put it to the side. There's a Family Dollar store. It's kind of interesting that, you know, it has like kind of a suburban, like basically the structure of the city of Detroit is very car oriented. So even if you live in the urban area, you still have to drive to get places. I think that's something that's kind of unique about the Detroit Metro, and also it's maybe part of the reason that, you know, it's not like if you're in New York, it's just so much density and walkability everywhere. And Detroit, you know, it's, I don't know, you know, if you're car dependent, you can just kind of relocate to anywhere outside of the suburbs, out into the suburbs, because the urban part is kind of built car dependent as well. So as you can see as you're looking. So anyways, we're still in the Detroit side, and pretty soon we're going to be in the Dearborn side. I can see a bridge where a train's going to go overpass. But I think this view from the side is kind of a good view, kind of get an idea. And now that we're coming straight into Dearborn, I'll just kind of flip the camera straight ahead. There's nothing really in this little space, and I think that's what transitions it into Dearborn. We're just gonna stay faithful to our street. I believe even when we're on the Dearborn side, it's still gonna be West Warren. Put the camera back. There's a kind of a cool church right here. Oh, it's an Islamic center. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that here in Dearborn. It's a very large Islamic community, Muslim community, and I think we'll see that as well. So now we are in Warren in Wyoming. We have a Taco Bell to this side that I guess you wouldn't have seen. It's interesting too, because I was just looking for an Arby's, and when you're on the Detroit side, it's hard to find Arby's. It's like what the heck? I got to go into the suburbs to get some fast food. That's not to say there isn't fast food, but there is. I went by a Wendy's and some other stuff as well, but for the most part, when you're in Detroit, it seems a little bit, it's not entirely true, but it feels like there's a lack of options, you know, and then you get across into somewhere like Dearborn, and then suddenly, you know, Taco Bell's right there, KFC's right there, you know, it's kind of the whole full yards there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the camera to the side in a second, but I'm just kind of waiting for a halfway decent spot to do it at. I guess it's gonna be right here. Jewelries. There's cookies. Had a Arabic name for the cookies. So yeah, so this is basically a Warren Plaza. We're just gonna drive down it, give you an idea. And I'll probably just keep the camera to one side for the most part, because I want you to see the businesses and, you know, what they have, such like that. It's kind of interesting. Kind of tempted to do both sides, but maybe I can in a second. There we go. So now you can see the restaurant up there, meat market, stuff like that. So kind of cool space. Lots of Arabic names. El Amir Restaurant. Real Mid-Eastern food. I'm gonna come back to this side again. You can see they even got Arabic names on the supermarket there. Some beautiful homes in Dearborn as well. Actually, it's one of the most attractive things is just seeing all these beautiful brick homes. You can see them in the sides there, you know, as we keep going down. Man, and I bet the food, whenever I've had Arabic food, it's like, you know, it's a lot of different countries, so it's hard to, that's what's so beautiful about it. It's just like, there's all these different cuisines. You know, Moroccan cuisine, Iraqi cuisine, stuff from all the Arabic speaking countries. So at least over a dozen of them. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of half tempted to move the camera around a lot. You can kind of see what it all looks like. So yeah, we're on Warren. We're basically going from Detroit and we're going westward. And I'm just gonna keep going westward for a while until it seems not so interesting and just have this whole street, you know, Warren Street, Detroit into Dearborn and going down. I have an autistic son, so if you're hearing kind of repetitive noises like that, that's why I decided I'd let people know, because they might ask. Yeah, if there's anything you want to add about Dearborn or Detroit or something you know about Warren Street, just, yeah, throw it out there, put it in the comments. It'd be interesting to hear more information about things. I'm always looking to learn something. Yeah, this one is definitely the right side is more interesting now. Dearborn meat markets. Maybe. Stuff. Yeah, some pretty wide roads. This is a fairly wide road right here. I'm gonna turn it to the side, but I'm just kind of waiting for an interesting side to turn it towards. It's so commercial. Social hookah lounge. There we go. There's some interesting stuff on the side. So now we're going to be heading underneath, and I don't know, as we go underneath, I'm not sure, I think we start going towards, I think we're still at Dearborn. There's also Dearborn Heights. Just go to the side, we have to choose one side, so I'm going to, the left side is Easy Lions Pizza, that's for the reference to Detroit Lions. Got all this nice housing way down there. So pretty cool. Got some other Dearborn videos as well. I'll try to link it in the bottom because I also did some more residential ones. So I'll link that. That was a pretty long video, but kind of interesting, I think. So tempted to go to the sides to show stuff, but I guess since we're stopping, gas station. And down Warren. Detroit is also to the right, so there's another street up there to the right. That's another border. I think Dearborn has two sides that are connected to Detroit, and then there's one side connected to Dearborn Heights, and then the other side is connects to like downriver, like kind of to go through some stuff, and then you're at like Wyandotte area, Melvindale. But there's a handful of them. River Rouge River, Rouge. Rouge is red, but Red River, Eau Rouge, something like that. Okay, anyways. Heading down Dearborn. Kind of interesting streets. I can't help it, the food is probably so amazing around here. Woodmont. You know, I think actually we're not too far from Detroit, so we might actually go back into Detroit. I'm not sure. Woodward, I think you know, we're kind of Dearborn and Detroit kind of share, so it's totally possible that we are moving back into Detroit. Warren. Yeah, fish and chicken. Karaoke, bar and grill. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if we're in Detroit or not. I have to check my phone. But it feels like we moved back into Detroit again, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, Dearborn kind of has the way it's kind of set up. So anyways, this is Warren, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to an ending for Warren. Oops, I think I need to go down here. And we're going to end it. It's Warren Street.
Toma cuidado la boquinha.